Hello, welcome back to This Board Game Life. My name is Mark, and today I am super excited to unbox Star Trek Space Hunt from Matagot. Space Hunt is a real-time, hidden movement game that uses the Captain Sonar system for 2 to 4 players that demands intense coordination and sharp deduction. Players are divided into 2 opposing crews, each commanding iconic starships from across the franchise's history, with each vessel featuring unique builds for asymmetric gameplay. The game covers several generations of the saga, allowing players to step into the roles of legendary duos such as Captain Kirk and Spock, Captain Picard and Data, or even the formidable Khan and Joachim. This game is designed by Roberto Fraga, Yohan Lemonnier, Delphine Lemonnier. The art's by Mark Aspinall, Oliver Barrett, Peter Forkazowitz, and Sylvain Leroy. Published by Matagot in 2026 for ages 8 and up. Plays 2 to 4 players. So if you're familiar with Captain Sonar, that is a 6 to 8 player game. And so I'm really looking forward to playing that style of game without the huge overhead requirement of as many people. So I'm really looking forward to this. The playtime, they list it, it's 35 minutes. I haven't played it yet, but I'm going to be playing this soon with my game group, so I'll be sure to let you know how true that is. And if you would be so kind to please hit that bell icon, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all the things if you would be so kind. Comment below, share this video with your friends, family, co-workers, gamer nerds, whoever you think might like it. All right, so let's get to the table and take a look at what comes in Star Trek Space Hunt. All right. So here we go. Pretty cool box cover. It's also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's the Space Hunt and the badge has some gold leafing on it. It's actually pretty nice. And I want to say this too. It's nice when you can buy a game that's not expensive. I think this was $35 US. I'm so used to spending so much money on games. And I'm really happy. And I certainly wasn't expecting that foiling. I mean, you've got it, the gold leafing and stuff is all around this box. I wasn't expecting that for, the price. So, all right, so here we go. We have our markers that obviously this will be some dry erase board. So we've got some erasers, we got markers. You're going to need those. We got the rule book. All right, so let's take a look at some of the rules. I think I got a couple of books there. All right, so there's the goal of the game. We got our components. There's an academy side. There's a space hunt side. I don't know what that means. Two-sided 6 ship panels, 2-sided. So we've got our sectors sides, our hyperspace side. We've got the screen, which is 2-sided. The erasable markers, we got some transparent sheets. Talk about how to set up the game. And then you've got Space Hunt mode. So there is that's probably the Captain Sonar mode. The actions you got are move, blackout, scan, hyperspace, warp, invisibility, and torpedo. There's 4 players. Each player plays a role in each crew. And then 2 players, each player plays both roles in their crew. Now, if you have 3 players, 1 player will play both roles in their crew. For a 3-player game, we strongly recommend playing in Academy mode. Okay, so they're talking about all the different actions and what they do. And then we've got the strict laws of space. And there we go. It's actually a really short rule book. What was that? 7 pages? Well, it's 6, not counting the back cover, but there's a page there. So there's stuff. So that's 7. All right, then there's an academy mode right here. All right, then we've got, I don't know what this is. Regulus. What is this? Space Hunt. Oh, this is just rules in a different, that's just a different language. I don't need those. All right, so let's take a look. Let me leave this out here so I can refer to it. We'll put this off to the side, and we'll pull some of the stuff out, take a look at it. So this is going to be the 12 star sectors. All right. So we've got a sector 1, and there's a hyperspace 1 on this side. So, all right, and then we should have a sector 1 on the other, which should basically be, it'll be identical. It's an identical map, but it's for the opposite side. Okay, and then we've got, and same with the hyperspace. So there's that. And we've got sector 2 and hyperspace 2. So they're going to be different maps. You got sector 3. These are going to get a lot more complicated with a lot more stuff that you can potentially hit. And then these are the 3. Sector 3. There's another sector 3. Oh, because, yeah, you have to have, where's my other sector 1? So there they are. Okay. I was like, where are they? Where's my other? Oh, I already got it here. So essentially, you're going to have something like this, right? So you're both going to have, and this is strictly not from reading, this is just from Captain Sonar. One of these would be the captain basically drawing out the where they're going, right? And giving out directions on movement around the sector. And the other person, the other map is for listening to the other team and drawing out again. Now you're not going to draw right on this. There are these clear sheets. Why is there only 2? There should be more than that, I thought. You should have 2 for each team. 2 transparent sheets. Huh. Well, because you're gonna be marking on here where they're going. Maybe it's just for them. These are probably dry erase. This probably would, or dry or wet erase. What are they? Erasable black markers. But for the radio operators, I think they're the only ones that really need these. And because we're going to be drawn on here, and then you have to move this. You're going to move this around to try to see where your lines fit. So there's one of these transparencies for each side. So, but that's why you have 2 sector 2s and two sector 1s for each side. The captain and the first officer both need the same map. All right. Then we have, so these are going to be this ship panels. So the USS Botany Bay, and we've got some different icons down here. Are they the same on both sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 5 icons on this side, and maybe this only has 4. So this might be the like medium side or the easier side. Let's see. 42 teams. Each crew places its ship panel, Space Hunt or Academy, at the center console between both. So again, we bring these back. So one team is basically going to be like this. This is going to be your setup here for one team. They're going to have their stuff in the middle. So don't know how this is all going to work just yet, but we'll see. So trying to figure out what's the difference. So it shows the Academy side and the Space Hunt side, but what's the difference? The Academy side's probably the smaller ones, would be my guess. Let's see if it's listed. at the center between both players. Use the side on the previously selected, using the side of the previously selected mode. It doesn't really say, because it shows them like here, but I don't see. Yeah, the Academy side has fewer. That looks to be the only difference that I can tell. 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, and then it looks like that's it. Is just this. So I believe that's the only difference. All right. So, anyways, there's Khan with Joachim, right? Or I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. Here we have Captain Takovma and Vok in the sarcophagus. Let me show that board. And again, it's going to be the same on the other side. This is the Space Hunt side. You got some more icons. And there's actually some, like, kind of a little bit of foiling right in there. A little hydro foiling or whatever. Okay, here we've got Captain Kirk and Spock. And then we've got Burnham and Saru from Discovery. And then, oh yeah, in the Narada, Captain Nero and Ayel for, these are the, I believe they're Romulans. This was such a great movie. Yeah, these are Romulans. I loved that movie with that cast. Then we also have Picard and Data. So those are, what is that, the 6, 2, 4? Yep, those are the 6 options to choose from. And then what we have is our big divider. Okay, so this is going to be one side. So this is going to set up like the, it's going to be straight. So like you see in the upper camera there, one side, the Enterprise side, or we'll be looking at this side. Let me flip cameras back. Okay, so this will go up. This is the artwork for the one side, and this side. So this keeps both sides from seeing, where you're drawn, where you're moving on the map, and got some. Oh, that's a desiccant. I was like, these look like stickers, but there's some kind of things to stick in there. Okay, so that's it. There's really not a lot to it. It's a fantastic. Captain Sonar is awesome. It is so much fun to play, and I really think that this kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't see a lighter version, just maybe a little bit easier to table with your people. I think that's going to be awesome. I'm really glad that was like, I really love Captain Sonar. It is super fun, but the thing that really got to me on this one was, outside of absolutely loving the IP, was the 2 to 4 players. So I think it's going to be a lot easier to play this than it is to play Captain Sonar, where you really want to have a minimum of 6 people. Doesn't mean it's not as much fun with a lot of people. It's chaos. It's a lot of fun. But yes, I'm so excited for the. I can't wait to get it played, and I'll be sure to tell you all about it. All right. Well, once again, thank you so much. If you're still here, really appreciate your support. If you do all the kind things for us to help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and just feel free to share the video around and comment below. We'd love to hear from you. That's the game for today. Thank you for playing.